I'm going to be grading some packs for the first time. I've never graded packs before, let alone Pokemon packs or any packs at all with PSA. I have some packs now. A lot of these are light packs. And I think the best way of trying to get the most money out of my $10,000 collection is to grade some of the packs that came in the collection. And typically, I wouldn't like to grade packs like this, but the fact that you can weigh these and figure out like these don't have a hit, these do have a hit, it makes it a little more, it makes it feel a little bit better about encapsulating these as collectibles themselves as packs. And it makes me feel better that I'm not encasing maybe like an EX or some sort of big, hit card, a gold star or something that I wouldn't want to encapsulate. Instead, I'm only encapsulating the light pack. So typically I like to open lots of stuff, but when you spend this much money on something, I can't open it. I might be able to open one or two later on. To kind of celebrate my purchase here, and hopefully when we get into the profit portion of this, I might celebrate by opening a pack or two, but for now, we need to make some money back. And to do that, we're going to grade these packs. I have no idea what I'm looking for, by the way. Absolutely no idea. I don't think anyone really knows what they're looking for with grading packs, but we're going to take a look at each of these packs. I'm going to point out some things that might have an issue, but who knows? We have an art set of Team Rocket Returns and an art set of Fire Red Leaf Green. This pack, to me, looks pretty solid. I don't want to take it out of the sleeve any more than I have to, but there's a little like crease down there from where the pack wrapper was kind of pushed in a little bit and made a bit of a crease on the package. There's also a little bit of like a dot in the top right and a little bent corner up there in the top. But I mean, I don't know if any of that really matters in the grand scheme of things. These packs in particular have a little bit of a bend. It's not a crazy bend, but there's just the slightest little bend in each of the packs. So I don't know if that is going to play a role either. The backs look pretty good though. There's a little crinkle on that corner. Otherwise, they look pretty nice. One thing that I did notice that I didn't know were going to be there is you can see like there's like these little holes. And when I first found them, I was like, oh shit, there's holes on all these packs. But then I realized that they probably needed to add air holes so that, they didn't expand and explode when they were in the boxes and things if the pressure was changed. So it's on all of the packs and it's on all of the Team Rocket and Fire Red Leaf Green packs. So I assume that that's pretty normal. Next up is the Scyther pack. The Scyther pack is probably the one that has the biggest little crease there on the corner. And it's got a little bit of crush over there on the right, just from normal everyday wear. It's like a 15-year-old pack, so I would expect these to have a couple issues here and there. There's a little thing up in the middle there, and the little ear here is a little bit pushed in. Otherwise, the front and the pack art itself looks beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And the back, I think, looks pretty good, apart from the things that we kind of already saw on the front. The crazy thing about a lot of these packs is they're still crimped at the top. So the person who I bought these from didn't even think about opening them. They're still even crimped. The flap is still even crimped at the top. So the flap isn't loose, which is pretty impressive in my opinion. And I don't know if that has any credence in whether or not, hopefully they're real. That's another thing, sending these to PSA. I should be able to verify whether or not they have been opened or resealed or not. We also have this pack here is the Gyarados pack, looks like. And this one seems fine. You can see a little bit of a push in here on the corner. But otherwise, this one looks okay. And like I said, all of these, you can kind of see here, there's a little bit of extra room there. All of these are light or considered light. As far as to the best of my knowledge, they are considered light. They are the lightest of the packs that I have. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they are actually light. And this last pack here is the Tyranitar pack. It looks like it's a little bent in on the top right, but otherwise, it looks pretty decent. Down here, you can see there's a little bit of a fold, but ultimately, I feel like they look pretty good. I'm hoping that the slight bend in the pack doesn't have much, negatives, that it doesn't take down the grade too far. Obviously, I'm hoping to get some 10s, fingers crossed, because I have no idea what I'm looking at. So the Fire Red Leaf Green packs, in my opinion, are even cleaner than the Team Rocket Returns packs. Most of these, you're not even going to see bends in the actual flaps. This one has a little bit of stuff here, a little bit of like, I don't know, crush or whatever from just having extra space up there and moving around in a box, but no big like bends or creases or anything. Another thing I tried to look at was whether or not the folds at the end were slightly opening on the corners. You can see that one's like very slightly opening on the corners, but not crazy. But I made sure that there wasn't any. I had a couple of packs that are like pretty open on the corners, but not severe. But I tried to pick packs that I thought just looked really, really clean. So this one, again, a little bit of fold or something there. Nothing crazy. But again, I mean, these Fire Red Leaf Green packs are just super minty looking. A little bit of fold something happening here. I have no idea how any of this is going to actually affect the grades. Fingers crossed that they don't affect them too much, because I don't think there are probably a lot of these packs actually graded at PSA, because I think it's pretty difficult to come by a lot of these packs. So looks like a little bit of a fold there on the corner. Looks pretty good otherwise to me. To me, a person who has no idea what he's looking for. I just wanted to go through and catalog this. I don't even know if I'll post it. Probably will, but I just wanted to go through and actually just catalog this. There's a little bit of a push here, because when I do get the grades back, I have a lot more packs that I could send to grade. This is kind of like a test batch. So I'll be able to hopefully look at the packs and get at least an idea of what they might grade after sending these and getting these back. Obviously, grading is pretty arbitrary. It really depends on who is going to be grading your stuff. It could be a different person the second time around, and you never know if that is going to create a different issue. Let me check the pop report. I'll just show you guys. We'll just go through how many of these packs are actually graded. So, Fire Red Leaf Green foil packs. There are 56 total 10s, 150 total in general, 65 total 9s, 29 total, or 28 total 8s. And that's including the French version. So Charizards, it looks like there's only 36 graded in English. Blastoise, there's 32 graded in English. Pikachu, there's 29. And Venusaur, there is 26. So not a whole lot in terms of graded Fire Red Leaf Green. Let's take a look at Team Rocket Returns packs. All right, Team Rocket Returns total. There are 109, and that is including Portuguese packs. Let's just take a look at the English. There are 24 Gyarados. There are 24 Mewtwo. There are 23 Scyther, and there are 29 Tyranitar. So really not a whole lot. They're pretty low population in terms of packs being graded at PSA for these particular sets. So I'm going to send these in, and we're hopefully going to get some decent grades. Let's give it a shot. And yeah, at least I will authenticate the packs, and people will feel a lot more confident buying them from me, hopefully, on eBay or at a convention or something like that. So let's see what happens.